Just checking that the sound's on. Okay. So just get a bit of coffee. So today we're meant to make our way to the Gaia Prime offices and hit the override switch so that we can decide what happens. And I'm pretty sure we're like kind of close to the end of the game now. So this will probably be like the last episode with story in it, but then I'm probably going to do episodes up until like 100% completion or something like that. Just because I played for so long yesterday that I think I got through like a decent chunk of the story. But I don't know. But let's continue. I really like this soundtrack. So yeah, I had loads of fun yesterday and I'm planning on having loads of fun today. It just depends how long it takes to complete the story, because I'm pretty sure we're like near to the end, but I have no idea. In fact, let me search up how long this game is. $30 hours. So apparently I'm not near the end of the game. Okay.
Good for an old remedy.
So where am I actually meant to go? Do I have to do this one? I think I'll do this just because hold on. 25 level 28. And this one need to find a charger. Okay.
I can get out of this.
just get rid of that.
Those machines are alert.
Go! God damn it.
Here they come. Some things are beyond our control.
things up. Great. He's right in our heart.
I can't override that machine. If I could learn more about it.
We just have a wonderful plethora of machines over this way.
Sunset. Maybe a chance to rest.
must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace.
Right. Okay. Invincible turkey and boots.
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Frost in
Well,
the air.
someone left here recently,
Days like
and
this,
they were in a
I miss
hurry.
working in the smelting homes.
You know what my theory is? My theory is that the Sun King killed her. Oh. Shit.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Innovation requires, modern problems require modern solutions. Oh god.
Now they're hunting me.
Yeah, my theory is that the Sun King killed her, or got some people to kill her. Because the fact that he's going like, oh I love her, because it making him seem like the not obvious
Shit.
person.
Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them, or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
Off you go. Dervahl's men. Stand together.
I hope so.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains! Got one right here. Nowhere to run now! How you like that? It's gonna rain, Dad.
A shotgun.
Here it comes.
Got eyes on him.
Let's find her.
space.
Nice. I just got rat skin. What the fuck are you talking about? Can I not carry it? Shit. Let's we'll be able to pick it up again in a sec, so I'll just do that. Okay. Carry capacity. Ammo pouch. Yeah. There we go.
Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
How can he not see me?
Okay, no more sleeping.
Advance!
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Ursa!
Aaron? Dervahl tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. now, now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Did she just fucking die?
Ursa. No, no. Please. I
Are
won't
you
let you
kidding
down.
me?
I promise.
Are you fucking kidding me? I just did all this work just for her to fucking die. Ugh, for God's sake.
I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
I swear to God.
Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. Dervahl's records, maybe. What's Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know? Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too. What happens when I turn it on? I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
What's that sound?
Probably needed the wash.
Ah, fuck.
Glintock's attacking. I'd better see if I can help.
I don't think I will. Bye everyone.
They're scanning for me. These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Since when is a dinosaur patrols? Like, that's a literal patrol. you a good person?
We're under attack! Full already. Rode right into that.
My wages. Again.
I shouldn't ride this machine into a settlement.
On Meridian themselves.
Not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask. I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
I mean, she was a bit beat up. Did she think of him?
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Well, that was easy. It's a trap.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off? The thing is, I'm not a big fan of bombs. Especially being near them.
It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
What if there was people down there?
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Are they gonna stop the fire or what?
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
bucket line!
See for yourself.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Shit. Kill him. He's gonna kill the king. Well, this is a great route. You know, it's very safe to have this by an imperial palace. Yeah.
Wish I could be there to...
He's gonna kill the king. No!
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Did you not hear the bomb already go off?
It didn't? I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Destroy the sonar machine. Shut the fuck up. King, where the frick is the king?
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Bold of you to assume I have a throne. Oh wow, I'm so scared.
Look out! Can we finish this? I've got a sun god. Starting to irritate me.
Oh wow, so
Keep
tough.
moving! It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram Tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh no.
Looks like we're introduced.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Keep quiet now.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
What are we gonna do now, dude? What are we gonna do now?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now. Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
Yeah, I'm pretty badass. Don't have time for anyone.
Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Okay, you have a good night, life now, Erend. Hey, bitch.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
No, that's alright, I don't like it.
Were you and Ursa, you know.
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Carja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Carja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian. I've been to their base, to the west. When they come, it will be from that direction.
I've already told him this.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Carja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. I will order improvements to our fortifications along the western bluff of the city. When will the attack come, do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.
Bruh. I wanted to say the rest of it to him, but okay. Go to the Bitter Climb. How far away is it? The mountain fell. Yeah, one fast travel pack. I mean, am I really that far away? How many meters is it?
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Oh, wonder.
Only the finest goods here.
Oh, that. How do we get out of here? I seriously don't know how to get out of here. This way.
Stay here, or it'll feel like home. I've got... Here's to Avad, eh? You may dress a bit. Should be out there fighting machines. That's correct. Watch out. Cleanse the corruption. Might as well try to catch them live.
Okay.
We're letting the Oseram take the ball?
I've seen this 4 times already.
Why is it not showing me the distance? Yeah, I'm just gonna fast travel. ready to climb some shit. So now we just follow the road.
All right.
Which road?
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
It was stalkers again. Oh, them. Yeah, I'm going.
they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to your grave.
Why so blurry? You scare me now.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
Are you sure?
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth.
Also, I'm 19.
The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. We're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to...
Mind your footing.
That's my way across.
That's dangerous.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Oh, glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal. Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Damn, so she sacrificed herself for her crew.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
Yeah, but then how am I related
bickered,
to her?
She was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
No, I reckon she's still alive. Who's to say that she didn't survive the swarm? It's not like certain that she did die.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
What?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Ted? What was the point in killing these people? They had, like, what were they supposed to do? They were supposed to protect Gaia, and then you just killed them.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Ted's just a bastard.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
How? How am I supposed to kill him with this little thing? I bet he's gonna interrupt our whole operation here. If I were Aloy, I would super glue that to like some part of my body. Because whenever you obtain a special like key item in the story, you always lose it.
Sound good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
You kidding?
You're here.
For a moment.
How'd you get here?
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
No, I need your help.
Before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Oh no, you've been hiding shit from me.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
You bastard.
It promised knowledge and delivered.
So you're the one who woke Hades up?
No idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse.
Bruh.
Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Are you kidding?
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
There's something important.
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Brain? I don't know.
Minerva. It's a code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
Shit.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
Me.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source.
Oh.
A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Carja? How did they become involved?
The Carja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, allowing me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the Master Override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Yeah, but why can't he just help me the rest of the way? I don't understand. Like, what if I don't know what to do? Lance? We already have a spear though. Oh, no. I get it now. Doing the same thing that we did with the override thing. Yeah.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened at Dorval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire... Slow and quiet does it. Few minutes anyway.
It's probably a zip line or something and I just missed it.
Guarded all right, but I can get through this. Too slow, come on.
How did they not notice me?
There's gotta be a way to override even these things.
I will do the cauldrons at some point, it's just I want to get this main story done. Now it seems like we're really close to the end of the story. Because the only thing left I have to do is, like, go to Meridian to warn all the people that Hades is planning an attack.
It's sauce.
But then also I have to defeat Hades. It seems like we're pretty close to the end.
There we go again.
What the hell is that? Rock breaker, is that like a lizard? Seems like it.
And now...
My manual save. Right, so last time we left off, we were playing for 11.5 hours. And now let's see. 13.5 hours. Okay. So many crocodiles about.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much power. What reason do Oseram need for anything?
We need warriors like her, ready to stand up for the Sun.
Yeah.
Slack off. As the Sun witnesses, we put our back.
Hello.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
Hades is gonna
Threat.
attack.
The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Have you spoken to Blameless Marad?
Not yet, but I will.
He wishes to speak to you. Defensive preparations are his responsibility.
Then why'd you ask me to tell you everything?
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Do their jobs.
We can't stay here. The enemy is marching on the city.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
No.
Who leads the attack? Is it Helis? Damn him.
You'll regret
And
not
the car
stopping when you're in the thick.
The army can't get in here, right? They'd never make it across the Great Bridge. Olin's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Oh shit. So this is the end. No way back. I mean, it says it's optional. And I just want to get to the end. This feels very disrespectful, sleeping in a guy that I killed his apartment.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
We don't even have our focus. So of course he's not there. Oh shit, it's already happening.
There are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Optimistic. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. Oh no, not the death bringers. Please. And the corruptors, good damn it. This is jolly.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
No.
We're about to find out.
Well, shit. Who is that? Bitch. It's you. You bastard. Fuck off. Just die already.
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You bitch.
You have vexed me.
Should have fought me in a sun ring then.
A gift from the Shadow.
Why do you fight?
This is it for you.
Damn it. He's quick. Blocked again.
The end is inevitable. Accept your weakness.
It's giving way!
Only endless night awaits. What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down!
Chosen. This was not.
You're doing the
meant to be.
Constantine in Rise of the Tomb Raider. I hope this hurts.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
Turn your face to the sun. Die, you bastard. That was easy. Is he dead?
Where do you need me?
On the platforms.
Time to go. Get to another platform. Here it comes. Better move.
Raise arms again! West!
Great. Now what the frick? I could have just stayed out there and I would have been fine. That gun I was using was absolutely fine. No, come on, don't do this weird passing out thing again where you're like, you're completely incapacitated and you can't move. No. No. We need to... Aloy, I swear to fucking God, you are awake. You are awake. I don't understand you. Tab!
Aloy! Aloy!
Get up.
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
No time for chit-chat. Hades is getting there.
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly.
Okay, I don't care. We need to go.
The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go. Hades is transmitting.
Shit. Okay, don't just stand there then. What are you doing? Aloy. Are you kidding? Lovely. What a run, child. Like 8 different points to where it woke things up. It's only 8 Deathbringers. That's manageable. I don't know why Aloy is just standing there. Like, what is she doing?
Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Thenora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Go! Go!
Keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Well, it's fine. All we have to do is just go up and stab.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that.
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up.
Okay, come on, guys.
Last chance.
Okay. Okay, come on, guys. We have to go. Hades, you son of a bitch. I just have to sneak up on it and stab it.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Stop standing there.
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Go up and stab him. Oh, great.
or fall. The battle is ours.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Fudge. Oh no. I've been sent into the afterlife. This is nice lighting. Elizabeth.
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Get out of here, Hades. I was gonna explode. Die. Get your spear back then. Yeah, don't scare me, jeez. Yeah, yo. We did it, boys. Data integrity.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure.
Oh, when she said she wanted to go home.
I remember yelling that I didn't care.
That's why she.
And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
I wonder what was in that little thing, because it was one of those things that if you push the little thing on the top it opens. That was a good game. Damn. But now we get to see what's in this weird facility thing. So Elizabeth was Aloy's mum, but like it was through genetic fertilization stuff. So when Gaia was activated, then Elizabeth's like egg was fertilized, and so that she could have a child. And that's how Aloy was born. just wonder, when they realised that the Ted guy's robots were gonna like destroy the world, how did they? Because he said they had like 16 months. How did they create the whole Gaia system in that amount of time and all the facilities and stuff like that? That's what I don't get. Like, how did it take them such a short amount of time to come up with like a feature that would save the world? secret agent. Aww, that's so cute. Gorilla babies. Gorilla pets? Where's gorilla pets? That's alright, gorilla. I enjoyed myself. I haven't played the Frozen Wilds yet, so I'm not gonna watch that. Ooh, what's this? No, that's my spear. I don't know why she left it there. Wait. No! Are you fucking kidding me? You must be fucking kidding me. No silence, it's bad.
Hello, old friend. Remember me?
Kill him.
We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
No, don't you dare wake that up. Big spider crab ass bitch. Ended the War Machine threat. Thank you for playing, yeah. Yeah. We did it, boys. Main quest. There's still main quests after. Right, I've just done that.
Because I know I earned my place. letting the Oseram take Dervahl?
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. The Eclipse will attack soon
Wait, what?
from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon. It's called hate. It will weak.
I'm trying.
Meridian.
Perhaps. Yes.
And have the city.
Aloy, if we're even it now.
I don't.
What? Why is the last mission going on again? Is that meant to happen?
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
I don't know if that's meant to happen.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that nobody. The Sun King's grown too... Could you...
What did you want to talk about?
You're speaking of Other Blossom. If you bring...
Metal flower?
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
I've got one.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got one metal flower. Yeah, sure, I'll buy all of these.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Everyone needs a splash of color in their life.
Nice. So now I've got all the markers. Jeez, that's confusing. There's so many places. Is there really... Is it all of the ones that campfires I've interacted with? Yalusa? What? Cup of tea. I don't think I'll do this today. I think let's wait for it.
Come, let's talk it over.
Go to this campfire.
I've got all the best goods here.
Feel like home.
I think what I'll do is I'll end it here today and I'll do another one tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna download Resident Evil 7 and I might do an episode today. Yeah, because it isn't downloaded yet, but whilst it's downloading I'll put my PS4 into rest mode and stuff, so it downloads faster, and then I'll probably do an episode tonight. Like, as soon as it gets dark, or as soon as the game's downloaded, really, I'll do a Resident Evil 7 episode. And then we're just gonna manual save one more time. So yeah, don't really have much else to say, but this game was really fun, and I actually didn't expect myself to like it as much as I did. But yeah, it's really interesting because it's like a really diverse kind of game. It's not about just like one thing. It's like a really weird concept, like I said, but like it worked surprisingly. But yeah, I thought it was really good, and I'm glad that I bought it. It's probably not like, because I know that like everyone says like, oh, it's the best PlayStation exclusive, it's the best game I've ever played. Like, no, I don't think either of those things, not by a long way. It was a good game. It, like, I don't think I have anything wrong with it per se, but it just wasn't that good. Like, it was good, the story was good, the combat felt nice, the traversal was nice, just all of it was really nice. It's just it overall, I'd probably give it about a 7 or an 8. Like, it wasn't perfect, but I don't really have anything wrong with it either. It isn't the best game I've ever played, and I know loads of people say that, and they're just like, oh yeah, it's like the best PlayStation exclusive, it's the best game I've ever played, stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's good, but there's still games that I view very much higher than this, and that's stuff like Uncharted and like The Last of Us and stuff. I know part 1 wasn't an exclusive, I don't think, but part 2 was an exclusive, and yeah, nothing really nothing can really top part 2 for me. Also, like, stuff like Red Dead 2. I know that's not an exclusive, but it's one of the best games I've ever played. So yeah, like stuff like Uncharted, The Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption. What else? Like Resident Evil games. Like, they're all like the best games I've ever played. Stuff like Tomb Raider. What else? Just like, there's loads of them. Like, not all of those games are perfect, but they're perfect in my view, and I get that people think that about this game. But those games will like never be beaten for me, and that's why I'm so picky with games, because I have like a bias. I have like a really high standard for games, and so if like they don't deliver as much as I wanted them to deliver, then I'll kind of view them like very biased. But I guess that's like what it's like for most people. Like, if you've played games like The Last of Us and Red Dead Redemption 2, like, your standard is set so high. Like, the bar is so high after you've played those games that it's hard to like view any other games as masterpieces. But yeah, like, this game was good. I don't want you to think that I didn't like the game. I did like love the game, but it's not one of the best games I've ever played. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with it per se. It's just when you've played games like that, your standards are like through the roof. So yeah, this game was definitely good. I did enjoy it a lot, but it's not one of the best. But that doesn't mean it's bad. But yeah, I enjoyed this game. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll download Resident Evil 7 as soon as possible, and then I'll play that tonight, and it will be scary as fuck, because I don't really enjoy horror games. Like, the story has to be really good for me to enjoy horror games. That's why I liked Until Dawn. But I also liked Until Dawn because it had like quick time events and stuff, and it wasn't really a proper game. It's like an interactive movie. That's why I liked it. I don't know, that's why some people like games like Detroit and Heavy Rain and stuff, because they're not really like your average game. They're like literally interactive movies, and I liked Until Dawn because it kind of mocked like teen horror films, like, you know, the cliche of like there's a group of teenagers and it's like Friday the 13th kind of, where they're just all partying and stuff, and then shit goes south really quickly. Yeah, it kind of like mocked that, and that's why I liked it, because like you could tell that the developers knew what they were doing, and they knew that they were like going cliche, and that's why they for the trophy list they named all of their trophies like mockery names of like other horror films, and I thought that was really funny. But yeah, the fact that they like understood that it was cliche what they were doing, but it worked really well, to be honest. I really enjoyed it, and it's like I really like Butterfly Effect, and that's why I liked Life is Strange too, because like the fact that you can get so many different endings is really interesting, and so it's like endless replayability. But yeah, I'm not really one for horror games that often. It has to have a good story for me to want to play it, because if it's just like, if it has a shit story and then I'm just scaring the shit out of myself for no reason, then I don't feel like it's worth it. But I've watched the story of Resident Evil 7. It's got like a mediocre story. Like, it's not really compelling, or like you're not really that interested in it, but it's part of the Resident Evil franchise, so I will push myself through it because I need to play it before Resident Evil 8 comes out this year, because I want to like buy that game straight away instead of being late again. It's literally 3 years late to this. And if you're wondering, yes, I have played Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes that came out not this year, last year and the year before. I keep forgetting that it's 2021. It's really bothering me. Yeah, I have played the remakes and they were good. I wish Resident Evil 3 was a bit longer because it was a bit on the shorter side and for like full price. Because I bought it like a few months after release. Came out in like April, and I bought it in... No, I bought it way more than a few months after release, like 6 months. Yeah, exactly 6 months. I bought it in October because I got it for my birthday, and it was still like 30 or something quid. So, and for like 5 hours on like a playthrough where you're collecting stuff, 5 hours is like a bit short, to say the least. And I was a little bit like, okay, I mean like 5 hours, but it has replayability. I've replayed it loads of times now because it's fun, but like also 5 hours for 30 quid, not really. But the fact that it's replayable is what kind of saved me from thinking, okay, that was a waste of money, because it's just, yeah, it's really interesting to play again, and I don't know why, because some people would say like, no, it doesn't have replayability, but most games that I have replayability for me. But yeah, like I said in yesterday's stream at the start, when I like said that I bought Resident Evil 7 as well, I've played all of the mainline games except for 1 and 7 obviously, but I'm well on track to play that because I'm going to play it later. So I'm still thinking about buying 1, but I probably will do a playthrough on the channel just because content, you know. Literally nobody watches my videos, but I like to rewatch them because I think it's funny. So yeah, I'm basically a narcissist when it comes to my channel, but it's actually not because I like watching my own content. I just like watching it because then if I'm gonna, because I'm literally a trophy fanatic, I'm a trophy hunter at its finest, and so I have to replay games a lot and like sweep up everything to get all the trophies, and so I like to rewatch my gameplay to figure out like new strategies and like stuff to improve on and stuff that I'm doing wrong so that I can improve on it. That's why I like rewatching my stuff, because it helps me get to that sweet platinum. Speaking of platinums, I got my Ghost of Tsushima platinum the other day, and I wasn't expecting it to get it the other day because I still thought I had loads, but I just needed to finish Tales, and then I needed to do like a few miscellaneous trophies, and yeah, I got it unexpectedly. But I'm proud of myself because that was a very fun game. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I'll probably talk more about Resident Evil 7 in my stream later, but first of all I have to actually download it. But yeah, I'll see you later, I guess. That's if I'm feeling like playing it. But it'll probably be a perfect time to play it, to be honest, because my sleep schedule's a bit messed up right now. And I'm going to bed at like 3 in the morning, so it'll be good to just play like ages of it. And it will be night time too, so my room will be like completely dark, and I'm not gonna have any lights on or anything, just for the immersion, because yeah. And I'm probably gonna get shouted at because I'm gonna be like going like and like getting jump scared and shit. So yeah, but I'll see you later, I guess, because I've been talking for way too long. Literally not about this game either. But yes, I did like this game. I'll probably give it like 7 or an 8 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but I don't think there was anything really wrong with it. It's definitely not one of the best games I've played. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. But I will see you later, and we will play some Resident Evil 7 at night time, with the lights off and no light around the room. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you later for some spooky scary skeleton time. Alright guys, see ya.